Howdy howdy, am I back again? More laps at the great and famous COTA circuit. We're on not a lot. Let's stream on, go again. Again, just more is to practice. Try. We'll try do a 205. That'll be a very high 205. It's in pitch black, you know, we're trying to get the pressure sorted. Let's see how it goes. Can be no worse. I did that last video and put it at a unlisted. Save. Got this video, then we'll crack on with it. I hope everyone's alright, I hope everyone's well. We've got a coffee, got a lemonade in the fridge. And if the times keep going backwards, I've got plenty of beer too, so those things. Oh, we've got Rocky on there as well. Wish him good luck. Oh. Alright, so Doyle's doing that, but I know he can go a lot faster. Just getting this set up sorted. Big love to Rockefeller Racing. Alright, let's get it. Let's put the stream on, get back to what we're doing. Oof, okay, 2 watching, I've probably missed a few things. No, I haven't, so. Let's go again. I don't know how long the chat's going to stay on for, let's put that stream in a low quality, so I'm completely killing my internet. Perhaps that's something I should have done beforehand, but it is what it is. Right, let's put this back in here, go back out. Let's go see if we can actually set some laps. There's only half an hour left of this. Help if we have gear. Of this session left. Fiddling around with TCs, trying to get the cars work. Trying to get the old mind to work properly, the muscle reflexes, but we're off. Me and this track are just not gelling. It looks fantastic at night though. Small wins. Oh, we're all over the place. Let's get around the lap, get the tyre brushes up. Dirty girl. Trying to snap on me. Trying to figure out which TC is going to be better out of the corner. But we're on 6, we're on 4 there. And I think it'll help, we just need to hit our braking points. Curb and an apex somewhere, I'll find it. Gotta try but braking straight into the corner. see if we can figure this out. Because we haven't all day today. I believe there's a high 205 in me, it's just extracting that. Be a bit late there on the brakes. Tyres still pretty cold. So we're doing it today, and we did like a mid to right the lap out. Like a mid 206. And we had like nearly 4 temps in the delta in the first sector. We could just put the lap together and figure out some braking points, I'm sure we'll be alright. Just putting all that together really. You know, there's definitely a braking point there. If I can find it there. People are braking at that last like white strip. And I've no idea how. Right, off you go again. It's super clear. We just need to put a valid one in and then try and chase the time down a little bit. Again, just on the steering. I'm saying that the M4 is actually decent here, but not with me driving it, clearly. Yo, Mr. Sugar. Thanks for popping in, my friend. I hope you're doing well tonight, mate. Always a pleasure to have one of Brookside's regulars in. I hope you're doing okay, mate. Got your new wheel in? No, I haven't, mate. Well, it's not really. It's a friend on the team is Leon. He likes to. It fills in with us and does some of the endurance wheels, and he's got a 200 wheel sat there, so bollocks. No, we're still on a G29, and we're going to be for a couple of weeks, so it is what it is at the minute. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the difference is between it. You know, you ask someone that's full of shit like that, like Brooker, then he says there's not much difference in it. But he also says he's setting the same times on a G29 in a Porsche than what he is on a Fanatic wheel, which is a little silly, really. But each to their own, I guess. If he could do that, more power to him. But if he could do that, then he'd be still on a fucking G29, wouldn't he? There'd be no reason to get a Fanatic wheel.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Right, okay, this is the first real time, and we messed the lap up, but we've got a banker in at least.
It says me, your crossing bus.
So, let's try again. Here we go. Just a steady 2 temps in the first corner. Kind of messed up the exit a little bit by hitting the bump, but I appreciate you jumping in for, mate. Thank you. all that time there. But it wasn't a very healthy second sector either. T3, you actually have one? I didn't realise you raced, Paul, at all, mate. Learn something new every day, pal. I had no idea you raced, mate. Absolutely none. How do you find it? You like it? I think Rocker just had a lot of shit with customer services. But you know, I'm not going to have to deal with that end of it, fortunately. Oh, very wide. Can't get the exit, man. No idea you race, pal. That's cool as shit, man.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Alright, so we did absolutely faff up the first bloody sector. There was a lot more time in it. The TC6 is too high, it's still bogging down. But that's a kind of still a bit of time in the lap. We did a good braking zone for this last round, so I might lose it again, but at least there's like a 206.3 there, I guess, so it's good to work on. I brought up the wrong bloody thing there. This is how out of practice and out of start time for this track, right? Bollocks. Just breathed a while I looked at the chat there. Was that Activision, dude? It was sideways all the way around that corner. Yeah, Activision League, but my MS, right. Same with our last cheap race for the Activision League, but yeah, she's got the same thing, mate. Watch it cars too, it's what it's static for me, Paul, mate. It's all I used to do. Love project cars too, man. Turn, you fucker. So much time, man. TJC, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you for joining us, my mate. I did enjoy your Bathurst streaming earlier on. Oh, we're trying to bloody put some laps in here. What cars did you drive on there, Paul? I like obviously the GTEs, the GT3s, the Clio Cups were always on. That was a good shout. Oh, we're 6 temps up. Bollocks. Oh, there's so much more time in this lap, man. We're dying to get into those 205s. Absolutely, 2J, mate. It's just a bit difficult, as I say, you know, with the time of days and stuff. My league racing is on a night, so it'd be difficult. But yeah, looks like you're having a lot of fun. Oh shit, the bed. Good to know, at least if I go off there, not to go full throttle. But yeah, there's always a good crowd in there, 2J, as well for the GT streams. Need to time it where you're live near the end of my stream. Yeah, that'd be absolutely bloody perfect, mate. I guess I try and get on as much as I can anyway, you know, with having the little one. She made an appearance earlier on stream, did Isabella, and I'll be on usually after 6-7 o'clock at night, which is pretty late in terms of I know you're in the middle of the afternoon, but yeah, we'll definitely try and put it together. It'll be interesting to see how it works. I've never actually seen it, mate. We have some riff-raff in here, but some scallions, if you will. But they're mainly supportive, so can't knock them. But you know, there are a lot of people that come from your stream, the GT world, that see, and they come into my stream and like, that name tag looks familiar, and they're from your GT stream, so it does blend over. Or at least I recognise a few of them, you know. Second set of lap. Very much so, mate. A lot of them do different fleets. Pardon me. I'll fit this hard. I know a lot of them are actual content creators, you know. Your mother. Very frustrating lap. Even the exit on there, there's more. Right, coffee time before I bloody forget. Oh, that's had better days. Super frustrating track, man. Right, we're gonna have to sort something out with the setup or switch to help us. Right, we'll do another lap, come in, sort something out with the tyres. Just sliding. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do to bring it back. Jack shit I can do. I don't know why it's sliding around like that. We'll sort the ride out, I think, or have a little loose it at least. Finish the lap off. Every lap is more experience, every lap is more data. This is a 90-minute race on Shoot Thursday as well, so it's going to be a fucking kick in the nuts. A massive kick in the nuts. We're not going fast enough. Yeah, it is super slidey. We've got to sort something out of it. I can't put my finger on what it is. Maybe it's my lines, maybe it's me. I'm just born this way. I don't know. It's super slidey. Fuck off. Okay, abort. Tire pressures look good. So that's. I use that as an excuse, unfortunately. Alright. How was your Sunday? Everybody in chat. Is it going better than this? Alright, give me a second, guys, while I have a little loose here. What possibly I could do with this. We'll save that. We'll use the. Is that right? Yes. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna max out the toe at the front. That's no secret. We're going to. Yeah, we're gonna lower them at the front as well. And then we're gonna bottom out the. Okay. Let's go back out again. Relaxing. That is good to bloody hear, but mate, I wish. And it's been actually a chill day. I last made a lasagna from scratch. It was super nice. Little one, she's at school tomorrow, so she's in bed right now. Chilling out. I was started to watch a movie last night. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, I think it is. And it's this like Chinese lady that works in this a laundrette or something. Has to go to. I haven't finished it, right? So no spoilers. I'm like half an hour into it, so I'm gonna finish that off tonight. That's my night. Then pulling my hair out of this shit. But yeah, there's still way over half of it in the fridge, and I'm gonna decimate it. That's what I'm gonna do. GT4 seems to be the way to go. I'll be back. I'm supporting several. I understand how that goes, mate. I jump as well, mate. So TG6, thank you very much, my friend. And if I don't see you, have a nice night, you and ice cream. DC4 seems like the way to go out of here. It's not bogging down, is it? You get a nice sunrise of a COTA. So we have lowered the rear ride height, played around with the bump stops a little bit. The front toe is now maxed as most setups usually are. But I find the front toe being maxed, like the front, just I'm understeering a lot more, but it can't hurt to try. It's just purely a testing session. Did I change that TC? I did. Let's put that there. With some stability. I don't feel happy with this one and it's still sliding about. I'm going to play with the rear bump stops. And a few other little things, but yeah, at the minute, just sliding around. But of course, the tyres are still very, very cold at the minute. Not a lot of grip. That's a thing, Paul. Have you seen out of Brooker today? I've not seen him stream or anything. He must be having a day off or something. I've not seen him stream. I don't know, obviously an outlap it's really hard to gauge, the balance seems alright. Yeah, I've not seen him today, it was alright. I give him a lot of stick, but... he knows I love him. Can I change that back to 6? I have, like a dickhead. Off track. Just keep it going. Feels a bit tighter at the front end, which is a good thing. Yeah, what are you into, Paul? I see a few different things out of you when I turn the PlayStation on. Obviously it goes who your mates are playing. When you were going on about the shit, it's the Ghost of Summer Over that you will really like, and oh god, the bloody name of that game was. I see you in a lot of games. I'm sure Tom Clancy's Summer Over as well. Obviously COD every now and again. Wrong one. Breaking fucking point. I'm gonna have to look at a bloody lap guide and see what they're using as a marker there. Yeah, there's more time in it. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, that's what I keep seeing. Far Cry. Is that the one with like, the outpost where you got to take down the alarms? I'm sure we've played that one. The cartel takes over, you got the aeroplane in the air. Forgive me if I'm wrong, like, but it was like the last one I messed around with. You monkey's uncle. Nearly 3.3 seconds to that point, and I know if I get the breaking point right here, there's a little bit more time. It's going to be difficult for us to get the 205s, I think, at the minute. But this is the rear servo, we can jump into the qualifying circle and see if it's going to make a shit's worth of difference. I'm not be braking like that, so again, I've got to find a point now. Usually I'm using a white chevrons. 32. Come on, Julian. Steady 2/10 at turn 1. I'll take this up. I'll lose it here because I'm too It's a shit fucking break red point, that one. I've really got to find the limit. I push too much, the whole lap's fucking ruined. Don't push enough. So much time in that sector, man. We're close to that 205. We're really You're right, there is a lot more shit to do in Far Cry. There always have been loads of stuff you can do. Apart from like the main quest. Oh, I've missed the fucking thing again. Okay, there's a bump somewhere. Did well to keep it out the wall. The practice session, we're not even going to get another lap in. 206.1 at the minute. So yeah, I think we're going the right way with the setup. But yeah, there's loads of things to do in Far Cry 5 from killing someone. You are 100% right, my friend. 1919. So we'll just save this. Save. All right. And this will go into a new session now, or at least it'll start in a new session, and we could do some more laps. I'm thinking about jumping into the qualifying session. At the minute, I'm a second off the pace of the 911s. I'm a long way off it. I think there is a high 205 there, but I kind of shit get it at the minute, man. It's really frustrating. Excuse my French. Oh shit, it's the thing that my bad. I thought the screen was back on. What we'll do is we'll jump out, because we've got the setup saved now. We'll jump into the qualifying session. No doubt the tyres are way too fucking high for the qualifying session. Which is this one? Which is now 23, something or other. We'll see.
Green light, go, go, go.
25, 51, oh my god. Bear with me a sec. Lord. Let's come down on these. I don't know how far that's going to be off. Like 50 litres, so I mean, we could probably put some more. And we're back in the room. We're going to go out and do some laps. I'm sure the pressures are not anywhere near where we need to be. 206.1 is our best yet. There was quite a lot of fuel there. I said quite a lot of fuel in. There was a bit of fuel in. No doubt, on an empty tank. There'd be more time in it, a little bit more time. But maybe that's... We need to start finding that 205 off because we know it, you know. But yeah, it's very much a different contrast as the qualifying server to how the race is going to be. Probably taking a lot out the tire for no reason in that way. But yeah, I'm interested to see how the T300 performs. I think ultimately it's going to have force feedback as well as just a gain, which I've got a gain. I don't feel anything other than the gain, a resistance. And anytime I hit a bump, that gain cuts out because I'm just going to be one force feedback at a time basically. So I'm hoping being able to feel the back end of the car step out. It's just going to give us an overall better car control. Okay. I'm just finishing it on hard difficulty, so I can play the highest difficulty. Alright, you've got to actually unlock, you've got to play the hardest one to unlock the hardest one. That's some commitment, that is, Paul. Jesus. Right, let's go for a lap. Was an ideal start to it. Who's on? Is it Vimes Racing? Is it Six-Shoe Racing? I know those. I watch those guys do a little bit of the thing. We need to start opening these corners up, hitting the apexes better, but again, this is my least worst track by a bloody mile. The last time I raced this track was at LFM, and I couldn't find the server for a good 45 minutes, and it was because I didn't have free track styles or track medals for it, which generally league racing, they're going to want you to have, which was a requirement. So that was embarrassing. Yeah, so we kind of scuffed the first bit of the entire lap out. But too wide here, we're not on the black stuff, so I can't fucking give it anything. At least we'd had as well time in the lap, I guess. A lot more time in the lap.
Well done, mate. Good fastest lap so far.
Yeah. Again, I think there's still 2 tenths in the first corner alone. Fairly shifted. far too furious. I just need to slow it down. That's all I need to do. Slow it down a little bit more. Too fast. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should just do a slow lap and then just build into it. Because this isn't going to cut it at the minute. A little better. Kind of messed the exit there.
Well done, mate.
Catch you again, Junior. Paul, take care, my friend. Thank you for popping in. Hopefully we get to see Brooker at some point, mate. If you see the fella that I do tell him we ask him about him. Don't tell him you'll be nice though. Like we were worried. Just like, nah, yeah. Just wondered where you were at, bro. But thank you, Paul, my friend, and have a lovely night. Enjoy your Sunday, my friend. More time in this lap somewhere. I'll find some better lines. Time pressure's alright though, it's as though we guesstimated it. Right, we'll go again. Two temps in the braking cells. We lost a lot there. Okay.
The lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Alright, we'll start out the front rider, I think. Bollocks. Such a difficult place to put all the lap together, it's a fucking nightmare. Right, we've got another couple of laps of fuel. See if we can nail this braking point, because there was definitely more time there. Too tame. lost so much time around that bit. Oh, it's like teasing me this lap.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Wide. Honestly, even at the minute, but we keep losing a lot around that big looping right. I Project Cars 2 used to have a very cool camera angle of that corner, man. Alright, last one. Last one. Let me come in and try and change something. And where's the time in that first corner? There's a 2:05 on the clock. Oh, we're so wide here.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
I'm still bogging down on CC, so we're going to try 5. 5 for this next quali run. Come on, a bit of lean. That is going to catch me out at least at pit entry. Easy. Oh, I can't tell you how difficult this is. Alright, let's delete that. $25.31. HQ. Okay. Don't know what else I can bloody mess around with here, to be fair. Maybe I can bring these down maybe by one? I'll bring these down by one. Let's just try that shit. In fact, let's not try that shit. Let's bring that back. Right, the quality sensors are going to jump over in a second. We could jump out and jump back into it, I guess. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to fiddle around with something on the front. That coffee's gone. Front wheel rates. Adjust.
Green light, go, go, go.
SQ. Load. Down. Wheel rate. Try that. Try a game of cricket. See if that helps at all. Right, now we're back in the room. Right, one more blast at it and then we'll call it a night because it's upsetting me. Can't get anywhere with it. Let's change the. 6 is bogging down, but 6 might be a good shout there, but we'll try. 5. Making a lot of noise, but gonna fuck themselves. Last attempt. I don't like this track, and it doesn't like me. It's a little better. Maybe if my brake in there is like unsettling the car into that bit. Seems to react a little better over the bumps. See how this goes. Doesn't seem to have any resistance there with TC5. Maybe when the tyres warm up they'll get a bit better. Which is exactly what we're looking for, but if we're spinning we're losing time, we're not having the traction down. There's a fine line. Don't feel bad. Again, this is just an outlet. Somewhat off the track is blinding in some of the sections. Not too much. See what it's like out in the book. Because again, this is a an hour and a half race. It's not an hour race, so if we can preserve the tyres as much as possible, it's only an oil pack horse. so far, big fucking pain in the ass. But it is. Wait to get that straightened out properly. Again, the sunlight is beaming off the track. I can't see anything particularly. Wrong breaker point. I'm just gonna have to keep nailing it and nailing it and nailing it. I do send a message, mates. I'm on PC now, watching our free famously. How's the car now? It feels a little better, but whether that calculates into anything lap time, I'm not sure.
Your lap times are validated. Please try to stay on the track.
90 minutes of that shit is going to be horrific. It feels a little better, mate. Boy, racing, my friend. That was very late night you were on there. What are you on there? Look, it's got to be our factor. There's no way you're doing anything differently at the minute. Mary coming into the chat for, I believe, the first time. So welcome in, Mary. One of the F1 London crew who is a frequent AMG Dens visitor. Who always comes in with amazing support. So thank you. I hope you're well. I hope you're recovering. I want to ask you. Feeling better, Mary? We're right there as well. I'm getting extremely frustrated at COTA. That's my day at the minute, Mary. I don't feel bad for me now. We're racing, so it's not all bad. Trying my best to hit every bloody bump on the track, and I'm doing a really good job of it. But yeah, just trying to hit 205, a high 205 at the minute. Getting there, Jay, that's good news. I know you say you're feeling slightly better, but you're probably a warrior there. You're probably like one of them that doesn't like to moan and make a fuss. So I hope you are feeling a little better. And I do apologise if I'm missing any of the chat, but I'm trying. It was nice to see you, Mary. It's nice to see you too there, boy, man. We have a league race on Thursday, this is why I'm trying to put in as many laps as possible. It's at night as well, this is like the qualifying side of it. And I think what's more frustrating for me is purely because the bloody 205 is right bloody there, you know? Pissing me right off. Come on, Juno. won't be this lap because we messed the bloody thing up. Nothing gained, nothing lost particularly. Maybe I need to put it to second there because it's not working for me. Yo, Jax, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing alright.
Losing time in sector 2.
Big thank you for talking me through the livery, but I don't think it worked. And I think it's probably more on my end than your end, to be honest with you. I don't have a certain sponsor on the car, which I should, apparently, according to the ISDA livery upload. Fuck off with the bloody off tracks. Thought you were doing a mic there for a minute. Oh, I don't do mics. No, bless him. You love some mic, but you know, I get a lot of shit when I come into that chat. I'm like, oh, you always come in and talk shit. It's not that I talk shit. I have to put up with them two all the time in a Twitter chat, you know. So they're just getting back what they're putting in, basically. They're just getting the just desserts, but I can understand from an outside perspective how that might look, you know? Right, let's try and put some laps in. But yeah. No, Mary, not quite. But yeah, thank you, Jax, for talking me through it, mate. I'll show you the livery that I was using, because the door plate's not the same. There is a sponsor there that you require on the the website that I haven't got it on, so maybe it's me. It's not you, it's me. Never words you want to hear, really, is it? We're a little wide here. I've really got to be in the 205s. Understeering. Right, let's try and settle that. If I invalidate it straight away, I'm gonna go bloody Manson. Anyway, we didn't have a good exit though. Right, let's put the brake bias back a tiny bit. No props, buddy. I'm in the server. I'm in the server. That's you. Okay. I'm gonna log out and I'll log in with a livery, and then I guess you'll be able to tell if you see it or not. Because this isn't the livery, this is like this in-game one that I was just gonna run because it didn't show up on stream. Accelerator for that section of track. Okay. Looking sunny on track, it bloody is, mate. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, but just as sunny in Texas, let me tell you. Apparently. And it's stark contrast to what the race is, because the race will go into night with an early sunrise. So you see all the lasers going off and that lot in the night. Which looks really cool. But if you're already having a rough time trying to set laps, it can be a little bit underappreciated. I honestly think we're losing with PC5.
Your lap time is in bed.
Let's put on our livery for Janks. Janks is one of the admins there. Race will be epic, I bet. It will be cool, man. It will be cool once we sort our shit out. It'll be cool non-stop, it's just a bit of a worry. This is what I mean, Jack. I don't know if you can see it, buddy, but we don't have a certain livery on there. My door number's like totally different from what they should be, and I'm not sure whether it's this that's maybe causing it. But I'll jump in. It should be good. I do enjoy it, man. I'm doing alright, other than this track is infuriating me. It's infuriating me. Let me just quickly. No, do you know at the minute, right? What the hiding the setup is a bit of a giggle. Not like we're going anywhere at the minute. It's infuriating because the actual car still looks good though. The car does look a lot better than where we're at with it. It's getting there. I didn't save it either. Thanks. Yeah, I never saved that, so should be interesting. Should I go full wing or that one? Should I go full wing or that? I don't know. Maybe not. So yeah, the car that we're meant to be using, but it's not working at the minute for some reason. I believe this is one of the moderators. A cool Bentley there. It's pretty sweet actually. The cool thing here, I think, is... Shut up, that's not it. Should be a thing on it somewhere. The sun's pretty bright. So basically, look, if you look on the side of my car, you can see how much fuel I've got in the car there. Holy, Brooker said he's done bad in the race. Brooker said he did bad in the race. Brooker was just involved in an incident, otherwise he'd have been top 10, you know. He was definitely over. He well performed in qualifying, let me tell you. And he did a fantastic job. Can't see Jack. Yeah. I'll try check the files. Probably me that's the damn, this game looks good. It really is. Oh. It is. It's a gorgeous game. Just the cars in it. It's just getting that set up there. As soon as you've got the feel for it, once you've got a balance with the car, it's difficult on the G29 because I don't think certain cars fucking work for you, but it depends on yours. Now, I want to sort it out, man. The Oliver is too cool to be invisible. I think it's very cool as well, but I think it's something with my livery. It's not, doesn't display the... So yeah, what's one of the mods trying to help me out to try and get my livery shown in the ISDA league. But Brooker had a fantastic race. He drove really well. He had a great qualifying, which he himself will tell you that he out-qualified where he thought he was going to be, and he just had an incident at the end with a BMW. Otherwise, he would have been in a top 10 spot at a track he doesn't like. It's much like this one with me. But yeah, he didn't have a bad race. He just had a couple of unfortunate moments, and neither one of us got anywhere close to the speeds we were doing in practice. I was a 53.8, and he was like a 54.4 maybe, something like that. I can't remember. It was just a bit slower, but not by much. Qualifying, I couldn't. In my time, I think it landed me like in P4. But I had a good battle off the line, and I managed to hold the outside for turn 1, had the inside for turn 2, and we were still battling going up to turn 3, and Alex went a little bit wide. I do have the replay, we could have a look. But yeah, I had a massive battle there, and Alex being a really good racer, you know, I was trying to give him as much room, and he was obviously trying to give me room too, so... Thankfully for me, he didn't turn in on me at any point. You know, the start of the race, we've all got to be a little bit careful. In hindsight, I'm maybe a little bit aggressive, but the thing is with that track and the Porsche, I know I give the Porsche a lot of shit. I would have never caught Alex and those guys if I hadn't done a move early. Even midway point when I'd pitted, I came in behind in third place behind Mercedes, and I just had a really good pit stop. There's no secret behind it, I just had a quicker stop and I managed to just come out in front of him. And from there, it was a really uphill battle for that Merc to pass me anywhere. Which he did have pace over me, definitely, but it was just an uphill battle. I mean, he was a fantastic racer too, because the amount of times that bloke probably could have sent it on me, you know? Right, let's try this. Let's qualify for the game. Let me just check if that actually saves that particular setup. But we can qualify and test. Right, so at least we've got a fair few setups to bloody try now. At least go around. But I had a fantastic little battle there with Brooker. In 1 second, let me make sure that I've got some the thingy on. Where is it? Oh. 1 second, guys. I have to close this, I know I'm loud, so sorry. I apologise. Breakfast of Champions. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the little one's at school tomorrow. I'll try to keep it down just a tiny bit, so yeah. Sprite, because we've already had an engine today, and if I have any more of that crap, it's not going to end well for me. Let's try it. I honestly think the issue with my livery at the minute not showing on the ISDA League is my own fault. Well, it's not my own fault. Ryan, my livery designer, there's something on is the website where it says on your livery it must show this particular sponsor or something like that. And I don't think it's actually included on that car, which is a bit of a nightmare. And I think the door plates are absolutely fine, because they're different as well, they're not standard ones. Right. Buddy. Is it buggered, is it? Buddy, can I take you a moment? Yeah, sure. Sorry, I didn't. It works for me. Sorry, buddy. In single player. Could you please enter the Discord? Yeah, perfect. Alright guys, give me a second. Sure what I'm going to need to send here, but we'll figure it out, I guess. It works in single player, which is a bit weird, but it is. 1 second, guys. Hey man. Apologies, I know the stream's off. We will finish off the. Can you please make sure that you have this file in your custom cars. File in your custom car folder. Okay, let me check the custom car file. Sure. The custom car folder. Okay. Ah. Oh bollocks, that's the wrong bloody thing. Bear with me guys, sorry, we're trying to figure out the folder for quick fix raw file. Just unzip it in custom folder and it should automatically be active. So just unzip it. In custom folders. Okay. Okay, so if I'm on my zip file thing. I've opened it up. But do I just need to put the zip file into the what is it? I've lost it already. Hang on a sec. I know, guys. I know. Let me bear with me a sec. So you could drag it then. All right. Just unzip it in custom folders, and it should automatically be added to folders. Then quit the server and join again. Ah shit, it's not automatically going into the correct folder, so you have to drag the JSON into cars. Perhaps I can call you for a second. That'd be a lot better, buddy, if you could ring and show me, and I could show your screen, definitely. I mean, is the thingamajiggy? Yeah, sure. If you want to, sure. If you want to do it in the what is it? We are live. We will get the qualifying. We'll quit and come back, and then we'll do a session. Sure, ring me and share screen. Okay. I have got this screen. What is it? You might be able to hear, Jack. It's on the other side. Is it like that?
Right, hi buddy.
Hello, mate. Sorry about this, mate. I do apologise for wasting your time again.
No, that's fine. It's me just taking your time.
No, it's good.
Want to have it. So if you can, you unpacked it already or not?
Oh, I did download it again, but I'm figuring I should just probably click it again. So otherwise, I'll have to.
Sure. No, if you've downloaded it, it's fine.
It's there.
All right. So please copy this. Copy this. Just
Copy.
Yeah, copy. Yep. And go into documents, ACC.
Yeah. Customs.
Yep. Precisely. And just paste it here.
Paste.
Yep. Unzip it, please.
Open with WinRAR.
No.
Oh,
extract here. Yeah.
Extract file.
Here. Extract here. Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
Right. Enter this. Yep. Go into this folder, please.
Okay.
Shit, you don't have this. Whoa, come on. Okay, so copy this whole folder, this whole thing. Copy it. No,
just out. Yeah. So.
Yeah, just the folder. Copy.
Copy.
Go into liveries.
Liveries. We're finding that one. Again.
Paste it. Yeah.
I'll just paste it in here.
Yeah, just paste it.
Okay. Paste it.
Perfect. Go back.
Yeah.
And this JSON file, please drag it to the cars folder, the JSON file.
This one here.
Yeah,
So
precisely.
just put it in there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. That's it. All you have to do now is you have to go quit
the server. Okay.
Yeah, quit the server. Go into the game.
Yeah.
And see if you have probably two liveries. Maybe I can also watch that.
Yeah. I'll what is it? I'll go in now. Right?
Perfect.
You can see. I'll share this screen as well now. I'm like showing the setup screen there, but yeah, I think now there's two, right? So there is two of them.
There is two of them now.
Okay.
So take that, the second one, the second one, and go into, and I'm all here.
Okay.
So you should appear with a livery right now.
Green light.
Fuck, it's not working again
No?
for some reason. No, I don't see it. So go out and take the first one.
The first one, yeah, but maybe that might be a good shout. Okay. Okay, first one. Confirm. Back in again. Hopefully it'll sort out. If not, I can just run the what is it one. It's not an issue. Like I was saying, I think it's because I haven't got something that is required on it.
No, that's working perfect.
Oh, is it working?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
So you have to take the first one always. Remember about that.
Yeah.
In case you don't do it, I will just remind you during slightly before the stream, since I join server always on practice, like 5 minutes before quali session to check on all people.
Perfect.
So remember to take the first one, and perfect. It's all looking beautiful.
That's,
So it will be visible now.
again, Janky, honest to God, mate, you've been an absolute bloody legend when it comes to sorting this out. Seriously, mate. No, but I haven't had the pleasure of winding someone up over a livery so much in my bloody life, so I really appreciate your patience with it, buddy. I can't thank you enough.
No problem, man. I'm always for you. Okay, I won't disturb you anymore. Enjoy your practice. Good luck, and thank you very much for
Thank you,
your
my
time.
friend, and big thumbs up in the chat for Jankers. Thank you very much, my friend. Have a nice night, mate. See you later,
Cheers, buddy.
Bye, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Alright. So yeah, that is one of the ISDA officials there. I'm trying to get the setup on. So what we'll do is we will load our setup, do test. It is a test one, and we'll go back out. Okay, so he physically came in. I'm gonna have to come back out of that again to just sort the livery out, which is, you know, most leagues will not give you the time of day when it comes to helping you sort something like that out. They will just leave you to your own device. If you haven't sorted it out, they're not about to help you, you know. So massive thumbs up to the dude. Thank you, my friend. What an absolute legend. Let's load this up. Legend on here, that guy is. Thank you. Hey. Big thumbs up. What a legend. So that means basically the next ISA stream, I will have my livery on there. It come across as black with no number last time. The commentator was like, "Oh, it looks good. It looks mean," but you know, ultimately, it wasn't meant to look that way. So the next stream, we will have our livery up and running. It's a shame we're going to be right down the bloody back of the field for this one, like, but you know, just a massive. It's weird, man, because with bigger leagues and stuff like that, you don't often get that kind of help from people. And it's refreshing knowing a well-run league like that there are people out there that are willing to help you. So, can't thank that guy enough. I mean, I've always watched it ISDA because I've watched Brooker Race. It's always followed Brooker Race in the Ice League. Even John that came in earlier, he used to race Ice League too, so just to watch them all the time. So something I've always wanted to get involved with, and the thing is with it as well is Ryan, our custom livery editor, had sorted our livery out for this, especially for this season, and we have all the ISDA logos down there, so it'd look really cool on the stream. But yeah, we're going to struggle this round, I think. Let's do this. Let's sort this car out to where we can actually use it to some extent. But a massive thank you to the admin within ISDA for helping me. Hopefully, at some round this season, we'll be able to put it towards the sharp end of the grid and it can be on display. It's just going to be damage limitation, I think, this round for us. It's just a legend, my friend. Thank you. I think as far as the balance of the car, it's probably as good as we're going to get it, to be fair. But for qualifying at least. But the night racing is something we need to concentrate on. But big thank you to the Jaguars and all the ISDA admin for their help and it being as good like it is. Honestly, within the Discord, everyone's really friendly. Everyone's really cordial with each other, really nice, you know, it's nothing but encouragement. There was one guy, I hope he's still doing it, he was a bit far back on Paul Ricard and, you know, he was a bit disheartened with his own performance or whatnot, and he said, I might not do the next round, I'm just too far back or whatnot, and absolutely everybody in the Discord was like, no, don't give up, like, keep racing, you'll have a better race, you know what I mean, like, there's a lot of people there that are willing to help and wanting to see someone like that succeed, like, so they have a lot of time for absolutely bloody everybody. And I just love that spirit of people wanting to help each other and they just want to see other people do well, you know. There's a lot of familiar names that I come across in this league too, like the Cruiser and Morphe, you know. I've done AOR quite a little bit too. And those guys are very much regulars. In fact, I think the Cruiser is in my bloody tier. In tier 3 of AOR for a little bit. And then I picked the Bentley and I was in tier bloody 4. So yeah, there's a lot of people I know, and obviously Brooker as well. He's a rebel without a cause, but we love him. And again, I've not seen Brooker all day, which is worrying, because he's usually got some bloody stream on. Whether he's pretending he knows how to snipe on Call of Duty or whatnot. Got that guy when I watch his Call of Duty streams as well. I mean, fucking 90% of the people don't shoot back at him. It's ridiculous. When I get on there, I come across absolute bloody demons, man. When he gets on, there's people just running into his bloody bullets. I don't know where he finds them. It's like a bit of an hard time, but I'd love to get those lobbies easy. Right, 15 minutes. Let's try and put these 15 minutes to some actual use. Understeer, oversteer, understeer. And just a massive thank you to everyone that's jumped into the chat.
This has been your personal best.
Personal best. Full bloody second off our personal best. Handsome. There's an apex somewhere. Right, let's... I don't know what the tire brushes are doing, they're pretty low. They're throwing 27 and 27. Oh, we're a bit wide. Very wide. This class is an outlier. TC there. Okay. That's Brooker, it's either Call of Duty... It's Call of Duty Warcraft, I know what you meant there. That'd be funny that was, that'd be hilarious to see Brooker on like what, World of Warcraft or something like that. In fact, I'd pay for him. But yeah, he's a good chap, he's a good egg, is Brooker. He's very easy to wind up, so... Naturally, I go out my way to try and do it. Especially when he's not racing. The guy, right, is so hard on himself when it comes to races and whatnot. He is fast, if not as I'm not quick, but he's definitely as fast as what I am. He's definitely a match. He always kicks himself when he's underperformed and whatnot, which he shouldn't. The man's pretty much racing with one bloody leg at the minute, bless him. Yeah, it feels a little better. Right. Put some laps together. Some apex somewhere. It's not happening for us at the minute, unfortunately. But it's nice to know that the next stream will have the livery on. No matter how far down the grid we are going to be. Start nailing some braking points in a minute. We're already second up on our time here. As I say that, we completely missed that apex. Oh. Yeah, I need to sort TC out. We're meant to be at like 6. Between 6 and 8 just to get the drive off. We're Brooker usually winding up MJ. Yeah, MJ, I don't know how old MJ is, but comes off very young, some of the stuff he says. like I said, I got a lot of time for all the F1 Random crew. Like I give Mike and Denz a lot of stick, but I'm always there when they're racing. I always want to see them do well. Exactly, yeah, very good. Right, and
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
not bad, but we did absolutely crucify a few corners. Oh, we're wide. Honestly, I might come off like sour grapes, but it's no different from how I talk in real life. I'll tell you exactly what I think. It might come off sometimes as me being a bit of a dick, but at least you know where you stand. No, definitely some time in this. Come on, Julie. Yeah. We sort the TC out, we're good. But like I said, I love all those guys. They're good eggs, all of them. All got a good heart, good intentions. And it brings everyone together, you know? All their sim racing, actual... everyone's having a good time. Too much. I think. Yeah. Yeah, we missed that.
Well done, mate.
We're not too far away from each other now, though. The borders are very, very close. It's not far away at all. I think there's definitely a likeness there. My city where I am was full of Vikings. And I'm pretty sure Scotland was maybe one of the first places the old Nordic people ended up, you know? But Shetlands as well. I've got relatives in Shetlands. That's a little far from Edinburgh, but... Oh, what a monkey's uncle. I think we had like 2 tenths in that first corner there, but yeah. I just speak how I speak. Unfortunately, sometimes I get lost in translation just a little bit. But you should know that I'll never aim to offend anybody. Not outright, anyway, do you get what I'm saying? I'll never intentionally say something to upset somebody, you know? I don't really get that irate, to be fair. It's always for a comedic standpoint. Just a laugh, basically, if I'm having a moment. That's just a humour thing, it's not my fault if people don't understand my sense of humour. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Oh, there's some time in this lap, it's just... Did it again with a TC.
Time is a
have still got the Jorvik Centre. It's not what's called the Jorvik Centre, but I know exactly what you're on about. We have still got that there. You've got the dungeons as well and whatnot. It's a beautiful place. I think when you live in it, you kind of don't appreciate it as much as you should, really. Right. It is a gorgeous place, but there's Edinburgh, you know. It gets a lot of jip as Edinburgh, but it's a beautiful place. I'm sure there's some parts of it that isn't, but it's like anywhere, isn't it? It's hilarious the other day when you were telling me how cold it was there, and it was literally pretty much the same bloody temperature here. It's because we're in like bloody valleys and stuff like that. Look me and all the actual F1 mandem pulling up in the chat. Wagwan fan, I hope you well. It's nice to see you. I'm just stressing my way around COTA. Turn in. So much time in this lap and I can't get it. Right, we haven't even got another lap, so we haven't got the fuel to do another lap, unfortunately. But tyre pressures, one click, upper click all round, I think. But we're getting there with the times. We're getting there. It feels a little better, but the time is there. It's just a pain in the ass to put it all together, man. It's difficult. And again, this was the livery that we're desperately trying to... No, come on. Desperately trying to get shown on the bloody stream. Which is a cool livery. I'm glad it bloody works now. Some setup changes for that middle sector, that's where you're losing a bit. Yeah, I can see the delta in the top, and I think that's putting me off as well. It's actually looking at that delta and knowing I've got that time there. Even in turn 1, I had like 2 tenths coming up to that twisty bit, but I'm understeering under the brakes, and am I just going too quickly? I think back straight, let me show you on here. Where I think most of my time is. This is a start finish. Oh, we're going this way. Oh no, this is a start finish. That's how much I know. This is a start finish. I think there's time in the first sector. We just have to nail our, the first corner rather, nail our braking point. I don't think there's too much more to be gained or to be lost through here. But I think there's time here as well, getting up onto this bit, and I keep losing that, maybe a couple of attempts. This braking zone here as well, if I could nail that transfers that time all the way down the straight. Trying to sort this braking zone out here as well. There's definitely more time in the lap. But we get round here and it's like bloody ice skating. And this one here, which is a decent, I love the corner, but if you start to understeer, the time just kind of bleeds out of it. So it's a really difficult lap to try and put it all together. Shall we have a look while we have a minute, I think? Let's evaluate a little bit. Get a better view. So we, right there, right? We should be over the curb, and we're not. Again, trying to use that. We should be right over here. Should be already on the accelerator, using some of this curve to like drag us in, and we bollocks that up. Cross here is difficult. That's another off track there. This braking zone here is hilarious. Just trying to break between these two things here. And then getting the power on to go up the straight. As you gain in this zone, having getting the power out, you gain it all the way up to the top of there. Second sector. Yeah, I think so too. I'm just unsure where I'm braking here. I could have gone a lot quicker though. But it just seems the slower I go into a corner, I don't know, it's obvious. The slower I'm going, the faster I am into it. I'm not understeering. Miles away. Have we actually hit the apex there? It was refreshing. The whole time we're just fighting with this bloody thing. We should be over here. That wasn't a bad little turn though. I think that was probably the first time we got that right. Maybe I'm just gonna have to look at all that guide and see if I can learn anything else from it. Yeah. That was one of the better sections. This lap looks a lot. It looked a lot better. Yeah, as I say, right, I think at the minute at 12. Yeah, it turned itself off. I haven't saved the bloody replay, unfortunately. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will save the setup. No, what? Because I've already saved it. We will come out of there, and we'll. I think Mary missed it last time. I think we have the ISDA replay, and just to show you that. The COTA one, when we do get into the race, because that was qualifying, and we're like a second off the pace. I don't know where we're going to find it. I know there's 205s there, but it's been a bit of a pain to try and find the 205. But the race is going to be on at night. I'll go through a night cycle. It starts kind of getting dark, and then it gets fully dark, and then the sunrise comes out. It looks really cool. Gallery. Okay, yeah, Paul Ricard. So this was the first round, and we had a decent one. Finally. So spot the BMW, which obviously there's a live stream for this. That I think the link will be in the description, especially when we're doing the actual ISDA race. I'll always link it. So yeah, the quicker cars are does, and we didn't by any means set our fastest time. If we had at least set a lap that we were on in qualifying, which was still slower than what we've done in practice, but we all know that practice and qualifying are completely different things. You've not got 31 cars out on bloody track when you're practicing, do you know what I'm saying? So it's easier just to, concentrate. You haven't got in that moment. Anyway, long story short, we qualified 4th, and maybe in hindsight I could have qualified 3rd, but it didn't matter too much. So yeah, Brooker saying that the Porsches aren't bloody quick is a bit of a liar. But Brooker P8. Try and get this up. So yeah, that's where I qualified. That's where Brooker qualified. To tell you he had a bad race is he just had a bit of unlucky moments. That's all it was for Brooker. Otherwise he'd have been well inside the top bloody 10. I think the start of the race as well, he was just avoiding a lot of bullshit that was going on in front of him. He was getting overtaken, given the room, and he was getting mugged by another car as well while that was happening. So I did watch Brooker's stream back straight away. I wanted to see, because I could hear race control in the background. I had it turn really loudly up. I might have been like 70% deaf from that. But he had a good qualifying. We both can say we had a good qualifying, really. So there's not too many more cars in front of us here, so yeah, show you the start of it. Let's come up onto this sector, so we're not too far off here. I don't know how the stream's going to hold up with the car being like that. Hopefully it doesn't lag with the car being out like this. Let me know if it does start skipping a little bit when it starts going, but qualified P4, this is from my perspective with the first lap anyway. I've subscribed to the channel, Jay, for the live races so I don't miss it. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that very, very much. But yeah, there's a bit of, I don't know if there's too much door banging going, but we are side by side here, and I keep it there. I lose a bit of traction here. The Porsche on the outside here. Still side by side at this point. And Alex on the left is a super good driver. He's a bit out of shape there, and he's had to take the corner, which we know we've kept it flat, and we've managed to gain that position from it. So P3 at the minute. But what that has done is allowed like the first two guys to sort of pull a bit of a lead on us because of the fighting. So there's no chance of me being in their draft. So they've got each other's draft at the minute. But we have pulled a bit of a gap too. Let me just show that from Alex's point of view, because I'm sure he could have sent it a lot worse than I. I don't know what his start was like. I want to see his throttle inputs, but I will show you the rest of the lap from where we were at the big straight, and I'll show you how I managed to gain second, because it was a bit of a moment if you ask me. So we're side by side at this point. I hope Alex Torregosa doesn't mind me showing this point of view. Yeah, just cold tyres I think at the minute on the Porsche. Right side was he's had to catch that big time. And obviously it's across the curves there, so we are still side by side at that point. And I managed to get round, so we'll go back to how we're looking. So it was just a case of giving each other the room to race. So going up onto the second lap now. And I've caught a little bit, but by no means am I in draft range of these two, I don't think. A good drive off there, but this is lap number 2. Tyre pressure is still not where they need to be. I'm not in a bad position though right here. Massive oversteer, exactly. You did well to say that. In fact, I've not seen that up till now. All that I knew at the time was we were side by side now to try and give as much room on my left is what I did. Watch this. A bit of a scary moment that was. I think go back a second. I just put the hood toggle on. You can see I'm about to brake and accelerate in the right hand corner here, just as the Merc in front has gone proper sideways, and I'm thinking I couldn't go any further right. I've had to come off a little bit. Thankfully, no track ward in there, so we kind of got away with that a little bit, which was nice. Alex, a go? I don't know, maybe a donkey pal, but definitely not a go, I don't think. So that's given us P2. However, the blow didn't take too long to get back on our arse again. But I appreciate you jumping in, Alex. We've got a lot of F1 mandem coming in, and he's just hunting us down every single lap at this point. And I think by the end of this one, he's kind of on us a little bit. Not too close that time. First one, yeah, it was very bloody close, that one was. But it's definitely in the draft here, and we know it, so I think we've like braked left. Hopefully we're not moving around too much, because I've got bloody e-cigarette right at my hand. It's a lot closer this time. And in the chat they're on about like, using, because the leader's getting away at this point, he's pretty far ahead. But the amount of times this guy could have sent it on us and easily probably taken position, it was at least a few times. It's getting a lot closer. There's lap 6 in. Just about keeping it within the laws of the game there. It's coming out again now. Exactly, come and get that bloody rig set up. Felt like he wasn't close enough to really stick it up his side without other player concern, but again, this goes to show you the level that they're at that league. He knows it's still early bloody doors. You know, there's no point crashing each other, or at least getting way out of shape if you're trying to catch the car. But yeah, props to that guy, props to M Meeks. Because he could have sent it a few times, and it would have been a bit of a dodgy one if that, from my perspective. Like, but he chose the time when to fight, when not to fight, and then I had it in the chat basically. The dude's now in the Porsche is like 4 seconds on us, and the guy behind, I'm clearly bloody slowing him up. Do you know? He's clearly a bit faster. So I think here, you should do a grudge race on full pack performance. Alec does. So we had a bad look today. I'll have to give it a look. I think I put my indicator on at some point, and like the guy is absolutely all over me. I'm probably slowing us both up. Is it here? No, I'm still defending at this point. But you know, we've got Alex the entire time catching us because we're kind of squabbling a little bit. It's this lap either. It took me a while to sort of kind of figure it out, but he's got massive. Making a coffee, still working. TJ, you're absolute bloody animal and legend. Thank you, my friend. But yeah, this is me P2 in a race where I probably shouldn't have been. Could have sent it there. Can't believe how sideways I look at this perspective. Okay, so here, at this point, I've got an indicator on, and I'm like, listen. We'll try and use each other to catch the bloke in front, because now it's like 5.5 seconds, now 6 seconds. I'm not sure he knows what I'm kind of doing here. I've got an indicator on. And we're letting through. He would have come through at some point regardless, you know? It's not like he was given that position. It was either have maybe a shot at a podium, or potentially kill us both. So to try and catch the bloke in front, which in the end was to little avail, unfortunately. But I think you can see, like, with this section that we're pretty closely matched, and now I'm in the draft. Watch race, I'll send you to this race. Yeah, please do, Mary. In fact, Mary, I've met you guys admin, so yeah, this is me moderator. We're trying to bump draft him up the straight here, because there's obviously lacking a little bit of speed. You've got to be careful doing this, and he's got to be holding the steering wheel buddy straight as well on the main two. I do apologise for you guys not being moderated, but there you have the moderator stat in the chat right now, so you can post the link if you shall, please. You can send it to me, whichever way you want to go about it. But yeah. Basically trying to catch this bloody bloke, and he's gone now. He's like nearly 8 seconds ahead, so he's on bloody cruise control. So it's me and the Merc fighting effectively for a little bit. We're P3 of this race now. Booker's gone a little further back. Have a little look. He gets a 20-second penalty, which really kills him off. But that's way to the end of this. Yeah, we're in a fantastic position at this point. But the Porsche behind is catching too, so let's see where I managed to bag the race. I bagged my result. The cramps come off there as well. I'm just losing front end grip around this section. If I was anybody Corsa, I'd have probably spun off, got an off track. Right, I believe this is where we pit in this lap. Was she accepted because I was feeling depressed? What do you mean, Lorraine? Do elaborate, my friend. But yeah, we're pretty close at the minute, me and the Merc, and it's pit time, basically. And we're coming very close in together. Just disappear for a slight second. And obviously, I'm in third place at this point. But it's, you know, it's all still to fight for basically. It's his pit box back there. He's in his pit. We're a little further up here, you can probably see the pit crew out here. Maybe Jay can beat Broken, he's way too fast. I'd love to have a look. So we're up on the jacks. I didn't think we had a particularly good pit in, to be fair, but we must have had a better pit in than the Merc behind, because if we just go forward a tiny bit. Right, we're about to get dropped. Last tyre on the car here. Pit job. Pit crew need a beer for this. And we're down. At some point we're down. And we're actually out. Should have gone backwards there, I think. Out before the Merc is, so... That was how we got P2 of the race. It was a bit dodgy with the oncoming car. But that's how we got P2 of the race. We just had a fantastic start, basically. It was kind of given to us. But oh my god. The last few bloody laps of this race, my god, I had to defend like crazy. I was watching the stream in like the main stream back, and they caught like one or two of the defence moves, like, but there was a lot of it. But luckily enough, I've actually saved the replay, so that's it. So this is me. There's no way I can let him by now. There's no point catching the bloody lead, and there's no way that if he gets by me, I'm going to catch him again. I'm just defending for my life. So yeah, it's pretty close that way around, and that's like, this is like 3 laps to go. So just into this section again. It's a lot closer this time too. It's me trying to pull out the draft, trying everything I can. That is not already a move to break the draft. I'm just following the natural line of that corner round, which is left, and just keep that rotation going. It's me trying to break it, so I know he's coming. And if he wants to make the move, he's going to have to go around the outside, which, once he pulled out the draft, it was kind of on us even a little bit with the speed of us both, so I'm going to hold the inside. You can see it from my point of view there, because it looks like I kind of turned in a little bit on him there, but which wasn't the bloody case. Yeah, and that's another bloody thing as well, is Alex in the background turning in on us. But yeah, well, the whole time me and Meeks are having a bit of a fight, having a set to, we have Alex hunting us down. Like, he's not too far from us, he can see this all happening, so every time I'm bloody defending, the guy's catching us every time. So at this point, I'm more worried that I'm going to completely screw the podium up than anything else. Yes, you should show Merc pit crew how to do pit stops. I feed my pit crew and the BMW mechanics just a lot of beer, and I think that's ultimately where it paid off for me. Speed is incredible. Do you know, once it was out of the draft though, I think it was kind of on us even, to be honest with you. When he pulls out the draft, he doesn't seem to get that pull, but yeah, the straight line of that bloody Merc is going to be telling, especially in places like Suzuka. It's going to be rapid at this next track in COTA too. But yeah, in the draft, there's just not a lot I can do to sort of defend it. But we've only got a few laps to go here, and throwing this position away would be a big pain in my ass. Again, trying to walk the middle of the road, so if he's going to go make a move, it'll be around the outside. I'm just trying everything I can to make that Beamer as wide as possible, but we all know just how big the bloody Mercedes is. And again, I think he's in the draft here, is he? He's not catch yet. So he's in the draft, but he's not as close as he was last time, but I think I've got an easier man. I'm not trying to weave at all. Yeah, not close enough this time. You can see just how like sideways we are at some points. And then the last lap, so this is his last opportunity really to get round, and the heart rate is going through the roof, man. And he's definitely a lot closer this time than he was the last lap. So this is his last opportunity. And again, I follow the natural line, called around to try and break the draft. Just even like a 0.2 of a second by the time I get to the end of the straight of breaking the draft could make all the difference. But he's in the draft at this point, and he's definitely catching. But once he moves out of it, there's not really a lot, nowhere he can go, and I've just stuck it in the middle again. He's trying to cut back, I know he is. And you can see Brooker there, he's got a penalty. It's not showing here, but it was a 20-second penalty. And currently he's in P12 there. And he was on par with all the guys within the top 10. And I think this is coming up to the finish line. Has Brooker got a penalty there? He has got a penalty there. We can go back and check where that penalty came in. He's probably not going to thank me for it. But he just had a lot more speed than a certain BMW. And I think that was it, end of the race here, so I managed to hold on to that result. So it was a great start to the season. And just massive props to the mate behind me, you know, because he did a fantastic job. Not to want to kill me. Right, so where is Brookside? Is he already around that? Is that where he's got? There was a BMW in front of him. He's there fighting with this BMW. Was that back there? This is where the contact happened between them also. And he's having a right set to with this BMW. But he is catching BMW, the Honda in front, the Lexus right up there too. It's not too far away. He's got everyone in permanently in the sights, you know. He come on really strong in the last bit of the race, Brooker. Out the draft. Go on, lad. But I don't know, obviously the BMW, they're fighting for position. He doesn't want to give that position up, even though Brooker is quicker. So basically what we're doing by squabbling or arguing is obviously slowing one another up. But I think Brooker was just getting frustrated. He wanted to be gone basically from this fight. But this is how he got his penalty. We're obviously fighting very hard. Brooker's a dog between the dog and the bone. He's not going to give this up. Around the outside as well. You can tell he's upset because he has proper sent it like a badass. Maybe should have cut the corner off a little bit, not give him the room to go up there. But has he made the position at this point? He has. I'll show you the penalty. Did we end up in front of him, or was it before that? It must have been before that, because it was on the BMW where we got that penalty. There we go, right, so it was. Right, let's check it out. It was like up here. This looks like it probably is it, but I can't swear by it. And he's gone to the inside, these guys have got sideways, and just the smallest of clips there. It's told, they tell you within the eyes of him, don't wait for it, you'll get a bloody penalty if you've done something wrong, but like a true bloody fair driver that he is, he's let off and let the car go again, but he's still ended up with a bloody penalty for it. So not only is he lost time coming off the throttle, bottles added. That is me. I'll keep you on the track 1 second, guys. Sorry. Oh, nice. Nice to a YouTube meet you. Yeah, that is the better half. And that was Dad Juke was calling me for making a bottle. Yeah, Booker's obviously got a lot more bloody pace than him, and that is unfortunately where he got his what is it? The main saying hello to on YouTube, babe. But yeah, he's already passed him at this point. He's done it again, and he's already kind of racing. So I don't know. In my eyes, 20 seconds is quite a nice bloody penalty, but obviously I don't know the rules up, and I don't know what constitutes time penalties or whatnot. It was 15 and a 5-second added on. I'm not sure, but I'm sure the people that do this sort of thing are very, very wise to doing it. They know. I think Brooker knew that a penalty was probably coming for that, but unfortunately, that was his race. Without that, though, Mary, he would have definitely. In my eyes, if they were catching Tadek in front in the Honda, he would have probably been in the shout, like fighting for the top 10. So when he says he had a bad race, he got a little bit unlucky. To be fair, he qualified bloody 8th, which is unbelievable. But yeah, he's passed it at this point, so yeah, he had a fantastic race. Just got a little bit unlucky with the way that came about, because both the BMW and the Honda, they were together on that apex of the corner, and he might have been able to catch the draft of both of them and overtake them on the straight in another scenario, but that's just the way the cookie crumbled on that occasion for him, so it was unlucky. But without that, he'd have been way at the worst, he would have been P11, P12 that race. And you've got to, there's 31 cars on grid, 32 if you class the safety car. But there's 31 cars on grid. That guy has got a bad knee, a bad hip, a bad shoulder, he's got bad grammar, he's got all the excuses in the world he has to, bow out and not do it whatsoever. The fact he came in like half a person and managed to put in a performance like that, he needs all the props in the bloody world, he does. He did a fantastic job. And yeah, this guy here was unbelievable. Super pace, did a fantastic job. But the guy for me, P3, he was like MVP in my eyes, because he wasn't dangerous. He could have probably sent it a few times on us. I felt everything in my defence was fair, like, but I'm sure he's going to show us up when it comes to COTA. I'm sure a lot of them are. I think we're going to be down towards the rear of the grid, or at least maybe mid-pack. But at least there might be some good racing going on, we might get a good race. My only issue is, it's like it's an hour and a half at COTA. I'm already a second off the pace from qualifying. Hopefully when it comes to race pace, we're a little bit more on par with each other, but yeah, we'll just have to see. It's not my favourite track. I do struggle with it. I've got all the excuses in the world. I think I've had maybe 2 or 3 actual races on it, and none of them very long, so that is why we love Brooker. We all do. He's a hard bloke not to love. I even forgive the bloody hairstyle and the gardening gloves, just because he's a cool bloke. Sometimes I send turds in the post to my subs. I'm not sure about that, but BJ, maybe it's something I'm missing. You gotta love him. Little time, defraggler. It's now called Race Element. Hope you're doing good. We're doing alright, mate. We're just about finishing up here. We're just seeing the end of the last league race we had on Thursday. I've got dad duties are out of the way, I did the bottle, but I'll have currently dog duties at the minute. My Jack Russell's all over the bed. Looking like he wants to go out, but I need to download Race Element, I do. And forgive me if I've murked that bloody name. On Twitter, that's Portugal. Fantastic! Yo, Socks. Socks, you're on as the driver now? I'm pretty bloody sure of it. But we're just having a look for the replay here and just looking at just the quality that's, in this league at the minute. That's you, isn't it? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Zonic. No rush, no obligations. I know there's no rush, no obligations, but I bloody need that up there because I keep maxing the gears out. So having that indication there that to shift, having that, I'm like a 3-year-old. If I've got colours on the screen telling me to do things, I'll do it, you know. Yeah, Audi 24. What's going on here? Well, we're just having a look through the replay of the race, mate. So apologies for showing your car on screen. My bad. I should ask for permission. But we're just having a little look through the replay, seeing what happened to Alex on stream. Alex, I call him Alex all the fucking time. Rucker on stream. We're just having a little look because a lot of the chat wanted to see that. So yeah. The guy who's in the chat, Zox, he's also a driver in here. He's in the Audi, and he should have a fantastic time at COTA because the Audi does go well there. Johnny is well worth a subscribe. He's a much more talented driver than we are. Mrs. Hijack my chips and fret with her. Good on you, Ice Queen. That's what I like to see. Just a little bit of naughtiness there. You always bring the smile and the class to a TJC stream. I can appreciate that. I got a little bit worried because I was wondering if it's something I should start getting into with sending turds in the mail to subscribers, although I'm not sure they'd appreciate them. It's definitely an off track. I improved the shift about. Mate, I am gonna download it. Yeah, where are we having the new update for 23 in ACC? I believe there's one coming very soon, and it's for the new Ferrari, the new Lamborghini, and the new Corsa. I think that's the new one. February? I forget the dates of when the updates are coming, but I started the race on quali set of tyres in the first. That didn't. Yes, I can imagine that didn't help the start of your race whatsoever there at all, Johnny. Are you alright for me to show the start of the race? I'd love to see it from your point of view. Because I had a look from my point of view. Obviously, Brooker did really well because he's pretty far up there. He might have been actually near you at some point. But he qualified really well, and that's Johnny on track right now, who's Zox in within the chat. But I'm not sure about the update, buddy. But yeah, it turns out that Johnny has started the race on qualified tyres. So the qualifying goes on for like 20 minutes. So they're quite a set of used tyres, and you were going flat out on them buggers. So you actually started behind me. I'm sure you'll have an interesting point of view of my bloody start. It didn't go particularly well. I hope you're looking forward to COTA, mate, because I'm not. I'm struggling to get in the 205s. So he's right behind Sonic here. It's like lightning start here. And he always complains as Brooker. Oh, you did have another look down there. I think everyone's. That's nearly 3 wide, that is. I bet he's fuming. I bet he's fuming. I don't know about. It was cool for me, mate, on lap 2. I'll show you from my perspective, but absolutely shit my pants. Let's put that back a tiny bit. So this is Johnny in the chat. If any of you love ACC, love the racing, he's a good guy that is well worth checking his channel out. Well worth a sub. You're doing well with bloody tyres that aren't quite there yet, mate. And obviously, side by side with Alex as well there, and I checked his onboard and he's like sideways trying to save that car, but obviously couldn't see that from my perspective. I'm just trying to give as much room as possible. Is Alex still in that? Yeah, he is. Oh. Well, that is tasty. So it's a bit of a draft battle at the minute. Where's he going to go? He's not going to send it 3 wide, is he? He is going to send it fucking 3 wide. Jesus. Holy shit. I didn't see how many cars were there. Come on, give me the camera. That's probably the best place to be, was on the inside there. Oh my god. Let's go back a little bit, watch that. Holy shit, the bad. Frankel, thank you for popping in, my friend, a little time. I appreciate it, and we'll definitely get the app downloaded. It looks like you had a lot of fun back there, man. Oh, there's a murk around the outside. Send it back up. Oh, no. I might have done. How you're doing that with used tyres is quite impressive. Let's have a little look on that too. I hope you don't mind me showing it from your point of view, Johnny. It was very close, yeah. I think probably Johnny was probably the closest to taking me out, and that was like my fault with my braking point, so I apologise, but thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing how fast you guys are going at COTA, because I imagine it's well within the 205s. How are you doing that with used tyres? It's really impressive. And he's got the moves. A little look. I miss all this, obviously, and some of it doesn't get caught on streaming. But well driven. I always think that tighter line's a better line as well. There's obviously a couple of ways you can take it, but trying to save tyres, I think the outside line's probably a little easier on them, but where's he gonna go? Is it to front it? At least door open. Oh shit, the bed! Where did that guy come from? I got really good headphones on, and I was just expecting you to overtake that, and now all of a sudden this fucking noise comes out of my right hand side here. Oh my god. Let's go back and catch that. Obviously we're missing a Ferrari coming up somewhere. Oh, he is there, right, he is there, so. Maybe that was close. So you've pulled out, he must pull out at the same time. Holy shit. This is going off behind. Look at that touching in the background. Oh my god. I'll show you what my point of view was from lap 2 over there. Very quickly. This is my point of view. Yeah, this is a lot. Yeah, that was crazy. That's some good racing, but this is my point of view from lap 2. I don't think the replay does it any justice, to be fair, of how close that it seemed at the time as well. It seemed a lot closer than what it was, but I couldn't go right. Wasn't that close. I tell you what, when you're in that bloody bonnet cam, it seems like it's inches away from you. Like, absolutely. Yeah, for lack of a better word, I was a little bit uneasy taking that corner afterwards. But that's how I got P2 in the end, so that was pretty close. And then obviously we had the pit, where we've come into the pit side by side. So maybe gained a little bit on the entry there, but yeah, we've come into the pit together. Merck's pitted, and I'm at third at this point. And my BMW mechanics, they need all the beer and a lot of vodka, man. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone any further right, in all honesty. I was on the edge of what this G29 will do. I mean, I'm not sure how much you can see of this at the minute, but it's literally a piece of wood holding my wheel up. So, yeah. I literally put any more into it, it wouldn't have gone very well for me. But this is me taking P2. And that's how I got P2 at the end. With a lot of defending, mind, but yeah, it was pretty close. But the bloke could have sent it a lot of times, man. And props to him for not absolutely killing me there. That really, he could have sent it a lot of times towards the end. So massive props. It's great to have a bunch of racers that I don't know, have a good racing mentality, that they all want to race, they all want to do it cleanly, and it makes all the difference in the world, especially when you're trying your bloody hardest. I was flat out there. Like I say, I'm not looking forward to COTA at all. It's not one of my favourite tracks, so we'll see where we're at with it. Again, I've got... my livery never came up within ISDA, unfortunately, but we had Janky's coming earlier on, and he has very graciously, I think we're a bit too far on, very graciously come in and sorted it out and done all that side to it, so we will have our actual livery on for the league now. So it should look pretty cool when we get to it. But yeah, we've got all obviously the ISDA logos, you know, down the bumpers and whatnot. Things. Love these in the back grille there too. And obviously ISDA logo down the side, so it should look really cool. COTA is going to be hard. I've raced it on LFM and Audi. It's super hard to make good exits. TC on the Audi, all I've heard from, because obviously I watch Jarrett, he's a South African driver, and he's in the Audi a lot. And the TC is super intrusive. It's either too much or super intrusive. So I'll be honest with you, my best times I think were 206 flat, and literally I probably had like a very high 205 in the car. And the bloke that was, what is it? This bloke, I believe it is, he came straight into the server, set a 205 flat in the Porsche. I was like, I don't know where they're getting that time from, mate, but it's bloody quick. So I'm not looking forward to COTA in the slightest, and it is a bit of a longer race. It's an hour and a half race, so that's something else to take into mind. Mary, I'm gonna give that a look because I'm gonna have to walk the dog around the block. But hopefully we'll have some more test sessions. We'll be on tomorrow during the afternoon with the little one at school till 3 o'clock, so we'll try and get on there. But I'm going to definitely give that. How do we change deliveries here? Try to do some. There is an app you can use and other stuff. There's loads of tutorials on the old YouTube how to do them. I actually have a team member, because we have an esports team, I guess you'd call it. A bunch of like 30 or 40 of us across console and across PC. All help each other out. We've got a couple of lads in there that are fantastic at doing liveries. Trust me, mate, there's no bloody way I'd be able to make that livery. It's my teammate, super quick. I used to be on his pace, but I left sim racing for 3 years. Yeah, is it Croatian? I'm trying to guess what the surname is, but oh my god, that dude was unbelievably fast. And obviously, tune into your stream just to wish you luck and that. I love your setup as well, mate. It's really cool. I wish I had something like that. I'm trying to get back. You don't seem to have missed a step, really, mate. I think the Audi's not been great at Mazzano and the other tracks, so I think you're right there. Obviously, that guy is superhuman to me. I'll never be able to catch him, but I'll give it my best shot. With that, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you ever so much for joining the chat. We'll be back tomorrow, and yeah, we'll get the dog walked. Thank you everyone for jumping in. Johnny, Mary, Lemaine, go through them. Real Time jumped in there too. I know TJC was in there. I know Alex jumped in at some point too. A lot of the F1 London popping in tonight. Thank you ever so much. Big shout out to Jankers who helped us put the livery up within the ISDA thing. Now it'll be viewable on the stream. TJ, we've always been the support. Voyer even jumped in earlier on. Paul Sugar was probably one of the first ones in the door too, so massive thank you to him. And just to everyone that came in and supported tonight. It was just a quick set up and stream and have a quick look through. Mary, I will check Twitter before I get off tonight and I'll have a look at what you're up to. It sounds fun. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, everyone that jumped in. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, peace and love. Thank you ever so much. We'll be back for some more practice before we get into the league racing on Thursday. Good luck to everybody that's on the grid. Hopefully we can find some more time, and it'd be lovely to see you all as well while we're setting up and practicing for it. So, big love, guys. Take care of yourselves, and just enjoy what's left of your Sunday. Thank you, guys.